Spine straight, close your eyes, take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in, hold it there. Om. Om. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram. सर्वमङ्गलमङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते ॐ श्री दुर्गायै नमः अथ सप्तश्लोकी दुर्गा शिव उवाच देवी त्वं भक्तसुलभे सर्वकार्यविधायिनी कलौ हि कार्यसिद्ध्यर्थम् उपायं ब्रूहि यत्नतः देव्युवाच शृणुदेव प्रवक्ष्यामि कलौ सर्वेष्टसाधनम् मया तवैव स्नेहेनाप्यम्बा स्तुतिः प्रकाश्यते ॐ अस्य श्रीदुर्गा सप्तश्लोकी स्तोत्रमन्त्रस्य नारायण ऋषिः अनुष्टुप् छन्दः श्रीमहाकाली महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वत्यो देवताः श्रीदुर्गा प्रीत्यर्थं सप्तश्लोकी दुर्गा पाठे विनियोगः ॐ ज्ञानिनामपि चेतांसि देवी भगवती हि सा बलादाकृष्य मोहाय महामाया प्रयच्छति दुर्गे स्मृता हरसि भीतिमशेषजन्तोः स्वस्थैः स्मृता मतिमतीव शुभं ददासि दारिद्र्यदुःखभयहारिणि का त्वदम्या सर्वोपकारकरणाय सदार्द्रचित्ता सर्वमङ्गलमङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरि नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते शरणागतदीनार्तपरित्राणपरायणे सर्वस्यार्तिहरे देवि नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो देवि दुर्गे देवि नमोऽस्तुते रोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टा हृष्टा तु कामान् सकलानभीष्टान् त्वामाश्रितानां न विपन्नराणां त्वामाश्रिता ह्याश्रयतां प्रयान्ति सर्वा बाधा प्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरि एवमेव त्वया कार्यमस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम् ॐ इति श्री सप्तश्लोकी दुर्गा सम्पूर्णा. Pranams to the Lord. Pranams to all the Mahatmas in tonight's session of Devi Mahatmyam. Today, before beginning the 7th chapter, let's do the Parayan of the 5th and the 6th chapter. Those who want to chant, please raise your hand. So depending upon number of hands raised, I can divide the verses. Okay. Is that on? I see 10 hands raised. I just remove the spotlight. Now I see 11 hands raised. Is that all? After this, we wouldn't be able to add anyone. Okay, 11 hands are there. So we have about 153 verses to do. Yeah, 153. If we say 154, then it will be 14 verses, I guess. So let me just see. I think so, 14 verses after. Yeah, 14 verses. So we will verses. Well, it would be easy for me to type because you all will get confused towards the end. So, that's going to be tough because the numbers for the Namastasya is 1-1. So it's going to be tough call. I'll type over there and keep up to what verse. So we'll take maybe 2 verses less, or maybe we'll go with the 10 verses count. And I will type over here. So first few verses I will say until we complete. So first, Lataji, you can, of first chapter, you can do 1 to 10 from the Dhyana Shloka. Okay. Then please remember, Please remember this, Lata Balachandranji, this is. Then Lata Karthik Ji, you can go from verse number 11 to verse number 30, no, so verse number 28. Verse number 11 to verse number 28, Lata Karthik Ji. Please remember this. Then Veena Ji, you can go from that was number 31, means 28, but there are 29, 28. So from Chaya Rupena. So Binaji, from that 31, that particular one, Chaya Rupena, yeah, baby. There, from there, and you go up to 58, Binaji. I'm doing this count so that we don't miss that because the numbering is little dicey over there. Binaji. Then Lalita Subramanyam ji. You can go from that 61, that is Vritti Rupena. Yeah. And till 80. You can do till 81. Or even 82 you can include. 82 you do. Lalita Subramanyam, Bala Subramanyam. Okay. Then Pushpaji, you start at 83. Rushiruvacha. Till 90. Himachalam, Hasayanti Himachalam. Okay. So now how many I have given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have given 5. I have got another 5 more to. I think I can do it right away only. That would be easy. Okay. Then Sumana ji, you can take from 91. Naiva Tatrak. 1, 2, 3, 5. Till 100 you go. Sumana ji. Guhyate. Grihyate. Then Pushpaji, I gave you Pushpaji, right? Sajivji, you start from 101 Rushirvacha till 110 Samarpita. Please keep this in mind. When you start at 111 Yani Chanyani, till Grunhatu Me Lagu 121. Lalita Rajvade, you can complete that chapter starting Duta Uvacha 1 to 2. You can go till end. Okay. Then, who else is remaining? Shri Haruji is remaining. Shri Haruji, you start with the 6th chapter. Anybody else?
Actually, I have not attended the 6th chapter. Sorry.
Okay. Lalita Rajvadeji, you have attended 6th chapter? Okay. So then we can exchange that. 5th chapter, Shri Hari start. Duta Uvacha 1 to 2 till the end. And then Lalita Rajvadeji, you can start with 6th chapter. Anybody else remaining? Have I allotted verses to all? Nobody else is remaining. Okay. So then Lalita ji, you can start the 6th chapter. Do till verse 11. Kimte karomyaham. Okay. Okay. And now I have one more person. Anybody wants to chant changing mind to do the 6th chapter? I don't see the regular hands up. 6th chapter. I've got one person I need. Fine. I'll complete the 6th
Lakshmi.
chapter.
Sorry.
Okay, excellent. So 6th chapter, you can start from Rushiruvacha 12th verse and complete the verse. Okay. Fair enough. So now we are all set. Let's start. Over to you, Lata Balchandran.
Om Shri Durgaye Namaha. Atha Panchamodhyayah Viniyogah. Om Asya Shri Uttara Charitrasya Rutra Rushihi Mahasaraswati Devata Anushtuk Chandaha Bhima Shaktihi Bhramari Bijam सूर्यस्तत्त्वं सामवेदस्वरूपं महासरस्वती प्रीत्यर्थे उत्तरचरित्रपाठे विनियोगः ध्यानम् ॐ घण्टाशूलहलानि शङ्खमुसले चक्रं धनुस्सायकम् हस्ताब्जैर्दधतीङ्घनान्तविलसच्छीतांशुतुल्यप्रभाम् गौरी देहसमुद्भवान् त्रिजगतामाधारभूतां महापूर्वामत्र सरस्वतीमनुभजे शुम्भादिदैत्यार्दिनी ॐ क्लीं ऋषिरुवाच पुरा शुम्भनिशुम्भाभ्यामसुराभ्यां शचीपतेः त्रैलोक्यं यज्ञभागाश्च कृतामदबलाश्रयात् तावेव सूर्यतां तद्वदधिकारं तथैन्दवम् कौबेरमथयां यञ्च चक्राते वरुणस्य च तावेव पवनर्धिं च चक्रतुर्वह्नि कर्म च ततो देवा विनिर्धूता भ्रष्टराज्याः पराजिताः हृताधिकारास्त्रिदशास्ताभ्यां सर्वे निराकृताः महासुराभ्यां तान् देवीं संस्मरन्त्यपराजिताम् तयास्माकं वरो दत्तो यथापत्सु स्मृताखिलाः भवतान्नाशयिष्यामि तत्क्षणात् परमापदः इति कृत्वा मतिं देवा हिमवन्तन्नगेश्वरम् जग्मुस्तत्र ततो देवीं विष्णुमायां प्रतुष्टुवुः देवा ऊचुः नमो देव्यै महादेव्यै शिवायै सततं नमः नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्रायै नियताः प्रणताः स्मताम् रौद्रायै नमो नित्याय विद्यायै गौर्यै धात्र्यै नमो नमः। ज्योत्स्नायै चेन्दुरूपिण्यै सुखायै सततं नमः।
कल्याण्यै प्रणतां वृद्ध्यै सिद्ध्यै कुर्मो नमो नमः। नैऋत्यै भूभृताल्लक्ष्म्यै शर्वाण्यै ते नमो नमः। दुर्गायै दुर्गपारायै सारायै सर्वकार्यण्यै ख्यात्यै तथैव कृष्णायै धूम्रायै सततं नमः। अतिसौम्यातिरौद्रायै नतास्तस्यै नमो नमः। नमो जगत्प्रतिष्ठायै देव्यै कृत्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु विष्णुमायेति शब्दिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु चेतनेत्यभिधीयते नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु बुद्धिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु निद्रारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु क्षुधारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः।
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु छायारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु तृष्णारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु क्षान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु जातिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु लज्जारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु श्रद्धारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु कान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु लक्ष्मीरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः।
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु वृत्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु स्मृतिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु दयारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु तुष्टिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु भ्रान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः इन्द्रियाणामधिष्ठात्री भूतानां चाखिलेषु या भूतेषु सततं तस्यै व्याप्तिदेव्यै नमो नमः चितिरूपेण या कृत्स्नमेतद्व्याप्य स्थिता जगत् नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः स्तुतासुरैः पूर्वमभीष्टसंश्रयात् तथा सुरेन्द्रेण दिनेषु सेविता करोतु सा न शुभहेतुरीश्वरी शुभानि भद्राण्यभिहन्तु चापदः या साम्प्रदां चोदतैत्यात्तापितैः अस्माभिरीशा च सुरैर्नयत् अस्माभिरीशा च सुरैर्नमस्यते या च स्मृता दक्षिणमेव हन्ति नः सर्वापदो भक्तिविनम्रमूर्तिभिः
ऋषिर्वाच एवं स्तवादियुक्तानां देवानां तत्र पार्वती स्नातुमभ्याययौ तो ये जाह्नव्या नृपनन्दन सा ब्रवीतान् सुरान् शुभ्रूर्भवद्भिः स्तूयतेऽत्र का शरीरकोशतश्चास्याः समुद्भूता ब्रवीच्छिवा स्तोत्रं ममैतत् क्रियते शुम्भदैत्यनिराकृतैः देवैः समेतैः समरे निशुम्भेन पराजितैः शरीरकोशाद्यत्तस्याः पार्वत्या निःसृताम्बिका कौशिकीति समस्तेषु ततो लोकेषु गीयते तस्यां विनिर्गतायां तु कृष्णा भूत्सापि पार्वती कालिकेति समाख्याता हिमाचलकृताश्रया ततोऽम्बिकां परं रूपं बिभ्राणां सुमनोहरं ददर्श चण्डो मुण्डश्च भृत्यौ शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः ताभ्यां शुम्भाय चाख्याता अतीव सुमनोहरा काप्यास्ते श्रीमहाराज भासयन्ती हिमाचलम्
नैव ताद्रक्वचिद्रूपं दृष्टं केनचिदुत्तमं ज्ञायतां काप्यसौ देवी गृह्यतां चासुरेश्वरं स्त्रीरत्नमतिचार्वङ्गी द्योतयन्ती दिशस्त्विषां सा तु तिष्ठति दैत्येन्द्र तां भवान् द्रष्टुमर्हति यानि रत्नानि मणयो गजाश्वादीनि वै प्रभो त्रैलोक्ये तु समस्तानि साम्प्रतं भान्ति ते गृहे ऐरावतः समानीतो गजरत्नं पुरन्दरात् पारिजातातरुश्चायं तथैवोच्चैश्रवाहयः विमानौ हंससंयुक्तमेतत् तिष्ठति तेऽङ्गणे रत्नभूतमिहानीतं यदासीद्वेद्धसोद्भुतम् निधिरेष महापद्मः समानीतो धनेश्वरात् किञ्जल्किनीन्ददौ चाब्धिर्मालामम्लानपङ्कजां छत्रन्ते वारुणङ्गेः काञ्चनस्रावितिष्ठति तथा यंस्यन्दनवरो यः पुरासीत् प्रजापतेः मृत्योरुत्क्रान्तिदानाम शक्तिरीशत्वया हृताम् पाशः सलिलराज्यस्य भ्रातुस्तव परिग्रहे निशुम्भस्याब्धिजाताश्च समस्ता रत्नजातयः वह्निरपि ददौ तुभ्यमग्निशौचे च वाससि एवं दैत्येन्द्ररत्नानि समस्तान्याहृतानि ते स्त्रीरत्नमेषा कल्याणी त्वया कस्मान्न गृह्यते।
ऋषिरुवाच निशम्येति वचः शुम्भः सत्तदा चण्डमुण्डयोः प्रेषयामास सुग्रीवं दूतं देव्या महासुरम् इति चेति च वक्तव्या सा गत्वा वचनान् मम यथा चाभ्येति सम्प्रीत्या तथा कार्यं त्वया लघु स तत्र गत्वा यत्रास्ते शैलोद्देशेति शोभने सा देवी तां ततः प्राह श्लक्ष्णं मधुरया गिरा दूत उवाच देवी दैत्येश्वरः शुम्भस्त्रैलोक्ये परमेश्वरः दूतोऽहं प्रेषितस्तेन त्वत्सकाशमिहागतः आव्याहताज्ञ सर्वासु स यदा देवयोनिषु निर्जिताखिलदैत्यारिः स यदाह शृणश्व तत् मम त्रैलोक्यमखिलं मम देवावशानुगाः यज्ञभागानहं सर्वान् उपाश्नमि पृथक् पृथक् त्रैलोक्ये वररत्नानि मम वश्यान्यशेषतः तथैव गजरत्नं च हृत्वा देवेन्द्रवाहनं क्षीरोदमथनोद्भूतमश्वरत्नं ममामरैः उच्चैश्रवससज्ञं तत्प्रणिप्रत्यसं समर्पितम्
यानि चान्यानि देवेषु गन्धर्वेषु रगेषु च रत्नभूतानि भूतानि तानि मय्येव शोभने स्त्रीरत्नभूतान् त्वां देवि लोके मन्यामहे वयम् सा त्वमस्मानुपागच्छ यतो रत्नभुजो वयम् मा वाममानुजं वापि निशुम्भमुरुविक्रमम् भज त्वं चञ्चलापाङ्गिरत्नभूतासि वै यतः परमैश्वर्यमतुलं प्राप्स्यसे मत्परिग्रहात् एतद्बुद्ध्या समालोच्य मत्परिग्रहतां व्रज ऋषिरुवाच इत्युक्ता सा तदा देवी गम्भीरान्तस्मिता जगौ दुर्गा भगवती भद्रा ययेदन्धार्यते जगत् देव्युवाच सत्यमुक्तं त्वया नात्र मिथ्या किञ्चित् त्वयोदितं त्रैलोक्याधिपतिः शुम्भो निशुम्भश्चापि तादृशः किं त्वत्र यत् प्रतिज्ञातं मिथ्या तत्क्रियते कथम् श्रूयतामल्पबुद्धित्वात् प्रतिज्ञाया कृता पुरा यो मां जयति संग्रामे यो मे दर्पं व्यपोहति यो मे प्रतिबलो लोके स मे भर्ता भविष्यति तदा गच्छतु शुम्भोऽत्र निशुम्भो वा महाबलः मां जित्वा किञ्चिरेणात्र पाणिं गृह्णातु मे लघु
दूत उवाच अवलिप्तासि मयिवं त्वं देवि ब्रूहि ममाग्रतः त्रैलोक्ये कः पुमांस्तिष्ठेदग्रे शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः अन्येषामपि दैत्यानां सर्वे देवानवैयुधि तिष्ठन्ति सम्मुखे देवि किं पुनः स्त्री त्वमेकिका इन्द्राद्याः सकला देवास्तस्थुर्येषान्न संयुगे शुम्भादीनां कथन्तेषां स्त्रीप्रयास्यसि सम्मुखम् सा त्वं गच्छ मयैवोक्ता पार्श्वं शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः केशाकर्षणनिर्धूतगौरवामागमिष्यसि देव्युवाच एवमेतद्बली शुम्भो निशुम्भश्चातिवीर्यवान् किं करोमि प्रतिज्ञा मे यदनालोचिता पुरा सत्वं गच्छ मयोक्तं ते यदेतत्सर्वमादृतः तदा चक्ष्वासुरेन्द्राय स च युक्तं करोतु तत् इति श्रीमार्कण्डेयपुराणे सावर्णिके मन्वन्तरे देवी माहात्म्ये देव्या दूतसंवादो नाम पञ्चमोऽध्यायः।
Lalita ji, please unmute. Unmute and chant, please.
ॐ श्री दुर्गायै नमः। षष्ठोऽध्यायः ध्यानम्। ॐ नागाधीश्वरविष्टरां फणिफणोत्तौ सोरुरत्नावलीं भास्वत्तेहलतां दिवाकरनिभां नेत्रत्रयोद्भासिताम् मालाकुम्भकपालिनीरजकरां चन्द्रार्धचूडाम्बरां सर्वज्ञेश्वर भैरवाङ्कनिलयां पद्मावतीं चिन्तये। ॐ ऋषिरुवाच इत्याकर्ण्यवचो देव्याः सदूतोमर्षपूरितः समाचष्ट समागम्य दैत्यराजाय विस्तरात्। तस्य दूतस्य तद्वाक्यमाकर्ण्यासुरराट्ततः सक्रोधः प्राह दैत्यानामधिपं धूम्रलोचनम्। हे धूम्रलोचनाशु त्वं स्वसैन्यपरिवारितः तामानय बलात् दुष्टां केशाकर्षणविह्वलाम्। तत्परित्राणतः कश्चित् यतिवोत्तिष्ठते परः सहन्तव्यो मरो वापि यक्षो गन्धर्व एव वा। ऋषिरुवाच तेनाज्ञप्तस्ततः शीघ्रं सदैत्यो धूम्रलोचनः वृतः षष्ट्या सहस्राणामसुराणां धृतं ययौ स दृष्ट्वा तां दत्तो देवीं तुहिनाञ्चलसंस्थितां जगादोच्चैः प्रहारीति मूलं शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः। न चे प्रीत्याद्य भवतीं मद्भार्तारमुपैष्यति ततो बलान्न यामेष्य केशाकर्षणविह्वलाम्। देव्युवाच दैत्येश्वरेण प्रहितो बलवान् बलसंवृतः बलान्नयसि मामेवं ततः किं ते करोम्यहम्।
ऋषिरुवाच इत्युक्तः सोऽभ्यधावत्तामसुरो धूम्रलोचनः हुङ्कारेणैव तं भस्मसा चकाराम्बिका ततः अथ क्रुद्धं महासैन्यमसुराणां तथाम्बिका ववर्षसायकैस्तीक्ष्णैस्तथा शक्तिपरश्वधैः ततोद्धतसटः कोपात् कृत्वा नादं भैरवम् पपातासुरसेनायां सिंहो देव्या स्ववाहनः कांश्चित् करप्रहारेण दैत्यानास्येन चापरान् आक्रम्य चाधरेणान्यान् स जघानमहासुरान् केषाञ्चित् पाटयामास नखैः कोष्ठानि केसरी तथा तलप्रहारेण शिरांसि कृतवान् पृथक् विच्छिन्न बाहुशिरसः कृतास्तेन तथा परे पपौ च रुधिरं कोष्ठादन्येषान् धृतकेसरः क्षणेन तद्बलं सर्वं क्षयन्नीतं महात्मना तेन केसरिना देव्या वाहनेनातिकोपिना श्रुत्वा तमसुरं देव्या निहतं धूम्रलोचनं बलं च क्षयितं कृत्स्नं देवी केसरिणा ततः चुकोपदैत्याधिपतिः शुम्भः प्रस्फुरिताधरः आज्ञापयामास च तौ चण्डमुण्डौ महासुरौ हे चण्ड हे मुण्डबलैर्बहुभिः परिवारितौ तत्र गच्छत गत्वा च सा समानीयतां लघु केशेष्वाकृष्य बद्ध्वा वा यदि वः संशयो युधि तदा शेषायुधैः सर्वैरसुरैर्विनिहन्यताम् तस्यां हतायां दुष्टायां सिंहे च विनिपातिते शीघ्रमागम्य तां बद्ध्वा गृहीत्वा तामथाम्बिकाम् ॐ इति श्रीमार्कण्डेयपुराणे सावर्णिके मन्वन्तरे देवी माहात्म्ये शुम्भनिशुम्भसेनानी धूम्रलोचनवधो नाम षष्ठोऽध्यायः। हरिः ओम्।
Hari Om. Excellent chanting by everyone. Very well done. So how to end? We should end Hari Om Tat Sat. Like that we should end for this. Huh? Okay. Now let us get into the 7th chapter. So we saw how the proposal was put, how Devi said how with her Alpamati it is that the Dut went, that angered the king Asura. He sent Dhumralochana, but Dhumralochana was just vanquished with just one son. This angered the Mahasura further. So he has now called on Chanda and Munda to go and get her. Whoever helps her, also let them be killed. And if need be, let her also be killed. And but tie her and somehow bring her now. Like dead or alive. Like that is the order now. So we are entering the 7th chapter. I see Sharanya, you are there. You would like to volunteer? Oh, Sharanya has left. Okay. Any kids are there? No kids? Okay. So those adults who want to volunteer, please raise your hands. We will start. Okay. Vanne, you can come over. Lataji, you can come over. Let's start. Om Shri Durgayai Namaha.
ॐ श्रीदुर्गायै नमः।
ॐ श्रीदुर्गायै नमः।
अथ सप्तमोऽध्यायः।
अथ सप्तमोऽध्यायः।
अथ सप्तमोऽध्यायः।
ध्यानम्
ध्यानम्।
ध्यानम्।
ॐ ध्यायेयं रत्नपीठे शुककलपठितं शृण्वतीं श्यामलाङ्गीम्।
ध्यानम्। ॐ ध्यायेयं रत्नपीठे शुककलपठितं शृण्वतीं श्यामलाङ्गीम्।
ध्यानम्। ॐ ध्यायेयं रत्नपीठे शुककलपठितं शृण्वतीं श्यामलाङ्गीम्।
Did you say Shamala?
I think I did. It is Shyamalangi.
Sorry. Sorry. न्यस्तैकाङ्घ्रीं सरोजे शशिशकलधरां वल्लकीं वादयन्ती।
न्यस्तैकाङ्घ्रिं सरोजे शशिशकलधरां वल्लकीं वादयन्तीम्।
न्यस्तैकाङ्घ्रीं सरोजे शशिशकलधरां वल्लकीं वादयन्तीम्. It should end. Second line.
न्यस्तैकाङ्घ्रिं सरोजे शशिशकलधरां वल्लकीं वादयन्तीम्।
न्यस्तैकाङ्घ्रि सरोजे शशिशकलधरां वल्लकीं वादयन्तीम्।
औहाराबद्धमाला नियमितविलसच्चोलिकां रक्तवस्त्राम्.
What is it? Kalhara.
Kalhara. Kalhara.
कल्हाराबद्धमालान्नियमितविलसच्चोलिकां रक्तवस्त्राम्
कल्हाराबद्धमाला नियमितविलसच्चोलिकां रक्तवस्त्राम्
मातङ्गीं शङ्खपात्रां मधुरमधुमदां चित्रकोद्भासि भालाम्
मातङ्गीं शङ्खपात्रां मधुरमधुमदां चित्रकोद्भासि भालाम्
The tune
मातङ्गीं शङ्खपात्राम्
मातङ्गीं शङ्खपात्रां मधुरमधुमदा चित्रकोद्भासि भालाम्
ध्यानम् ॐ ध्यायेयं रत्नपीठे शुककलपठितं शृण्वतीं श्यामलाङ्गीं न्यस्तैकाङ्घ्रिं सरोजे शशिशकलधरां वल्लकीं वादयन्तीम्
ध्यानम् ॐ ध्यायेयं रत्नपीठे शुककलपठितं शृण्वतीं श्यामलाङ्गीं न्यस्तैकाङ्घ्रिं सरोजे शशिशकलधरां वल्लकीं वादयन्तीम्
ध्यानम् ॐ ध्यायेयं रत्नपीठे शुककलपठितं शृण्वतीं श्यामलाङ्गीं न्यस्तैकाङ्घ्रिसरोजे शशिशकलधरां वल्लकीं वादयन्तीम्
औल्हाराबद्धमाला नियमितविलसच्चोलिकां रक्तवस्त्रां मातङ्गीं शङ्खपात्रां मधुरमधुमदां चित्रकोद्भासि भालाम्
कल्हाराबद्धमालान्नियमितविलसच्चोलिकां रक्तवस्त्रां मातङ्गीं शङ्खपात्रां मधुरमधुमदां चित्रकोद्भासि भालाम्
कल्हाराबद्धमाला नियमितविलसच्चोलिकां रक्तवस्त्रां मातङ्गीं शङ्खपात्रां मधुरमधुमदां चित्रकोद्भासि भालाम्
ध्यानम् ॐ ध्यायेयं रत्नपीठे शुककलपठितं शृण्वतीं श्यामलाङ्गीं न्यस्तैकाङ्घ्रिं सरोजे शशिशकलधरां वल्लकीं वादयन्तीं कल्हाराबद्धमालान्नियमितविलसच्चोलिकां रक्तवस्त्रां मातङ्गीं शङ्खपात्रां मधुरमधुमदां चित्रकोद्भासि भालाम्
ध्यानम् ॐ ध्यायेयं रत्नपीठे शुककलपठितं शृण्वतीं श्यामलाङ्गीं न्यस्तैकाङ्घ्रिसरोजे शशिशकलधरां वल्लकीं वादयन्तीम् कल्हाराबद्धमाला नियमितविलसच्चोलिकां रक्तवस्त्रां मातङ्गीं शङ्खपात्रां मधुरमधुमदां चित्रकोद्भासि भालाम्.
Now, in this chapter, we are doing the dhyana of Matangi Devi. The last line first word, Matangi. Now, how this Matangi Devi we are doing Dhyayeyam? How is she? In what form we are imagining her? Ratnapithe. Ratnapithe is her Simhasana, the seat that she is seated. It is full of gems. So, all precious stones and all, that kind of a Simhasan she is having. And Shuka Kala Pathitam, the parrot, is reciting her some sweet tunes. Shrinvatim, and that she's listening. And how is she? She's a Shamalangi. She's having a dark body. She's dark skinned. They're thinking of a Devi who is dark skinned, sitting on a gem studded throne, listening to the parrot's sweet tune. And Nyasta Eka Angri, her one foot, she has rested on. Angri, foot. So, Eka, one, on Saroje, on the lotus down. So, one leg is down. So, imagine a Simhasana, gem studded, and one foot she has placed down. And how is she? Shashiksha Kaladharam. She's having the crescent moon on her head. She's held on that. And Vallakim Vadayantim. She's playing her Veena. Now, next line, third line. Kalhara Baddhamala. Kalharas are flowers, the white lotus specifically. So, of that mala, she's black color, and now she's holding a white mala. So, imagine Devi like that. And Niyamita Vilasat Cholikam. The blouse that she's wearing is like quite tight fitting, and it is suiting on her body, very nicely fit blouse. Raktavastram, and she is wearing red color clothes, and she is holding one Shankapatra in her hand. And Madhura Madam, Madhura Madhu Madam, she's in that sweet intoxication mood. And Chitrakot Bhasi Bhalam. On her forehead, there is this colorful, what we can say, a bindi, or there is some mark, very colorful, enchanting bindi mark on her head. So now we should imagine this form of the Devi for this chapter. A dark-skinned Devi with a white lotus, red outfit. The crescent moon is there. And she's playing Veena. She's in a very sweet mood. And this nice bindi she's holding on the head. Okay. Dhyanam Om Dhyayeyam Ratnapithe Shukakalapathitam Shrinvatim Shyamalangim Nyastaikangrim Saroje Shashishakaladharam Vallakim Vadayantim Olhara Baddhamala Niyamita Vilasacholikaam Vraktavastram Matangim Shankapatram Madhura Madhumadam Chitrakodbhasi Bhalam. Thinking of such a Devi, we proceed into this further. Continue. Om Rishiruvacha.
Om Rishiruvacha.
ॐ ऋषिरुवाच
आज्ञप्तास्ते ततो दैत्याश्चण्डमुण्डपुरोगमाः
आज्ञप्तास्ते ततो दैत्याश्चण्डमुण्डपुरोगमाः
आज्ञप्तास्ते ततो दैत्याश्चण्डमुण्डपुरोगमाः
चतुरङ्गबलोपेता ययुरभ्युद्यतायुधाः
चतुरङ्गबलोपेता ययुरभ्युद्यतायुधाः
चतुरङ्गबलोपेता ययुरभ्युद्यतायुधाः
ॐ ऋषिरुवाच आज्ञप्तास्ते ततो दैत्याश्चण्डमुण्डपुरोगमाः चतुरङ्गबलोपेता ययुरभ्युद्यतायुधाः
ॐ ऋषिरुवाच आज्ञप्तास्ते ततो दैत्याश्चण्डमुण्डपुरोगमाः चतुरङ्गबलोपेता ययुरभ्युद्यतायुधाः.
So, Ajñaptaha te, so having received the orders from Shumbha, Tataha, from the Daityaha, this Daityaha, Chandamunda Purogamaha, they left. With what? Chaturanga Balopeta with Chaturanga Sena. Chaturanga means what? Which has the four parts into it. Gajas, the elephants, Ashwas, the horses, Rathas, the chariots, and Padas, the people who walk, the foot soldiers. So Chaturanga, these are the four Chaturangini Sena, it is called as. And normally the sequences for one Ratha, there should be 10 Gajas. For each Gajar, there should be 10 Ashwas. And for each Ashwas, there should be 10 Padas, people walking on foot. So like that, with that Sena, they have, he started, means see how much he has gone with, lot of people he has gone. And Ayayuhu, he has started, Abhyudyata Yudhaha, with all the, he is equipped with everything that is necessary for the war, means all the Shastras, Astras, everything well equipped, he is gone. Both of them have gone, not one. Oh, Risheruvacha Adnyaptaste tato Daityashchandamunda Chaturanga balopeta yayurabhyudyata yudhaha. Pushpaji, Lalita Rajwaleji. Dadrushuste tato devi mi shadhasam vyavasthitam.
Tadrishuste tato devi mishadbhasam vyavasthitam.
Did you say bhasa or it is dhasa actually?
Tadrishuste tato devi mishadbhasam.
It is not bha, it is dha.
Tadrishuste tato devi mishadbhasam vyavasthitam.
Tadrishuste tato devi mishadbhasam vyavasthitam.
Shadhasam vyavasthita.
Tadrishuste tato devi mishadbhasam vyavasthitam.
Simhasyopari shailendra shringe mahati kanchane.
Simhasyopari shailendra shringe mahati kanchane.
Simhasyopari shailendra shringe mahati kanchane.
Tadrishuste tato devi mishadhasam vyavasthitam. Simhasyopari shailendra shringe mahati kanchane.
Tadrishuste tato devi mishadhasam vyavasthitam. Simhasyopari shailendra shringe mahati kanchane.
So now what happened? Dadrushuhu, they saw her, Tataha Devi, they saw that Devi, Ishat. So the Sandhi, the and the is there. So how we will break Ishat, half the, and Hasam. Ishat Hasam. With a gentle smile on her face, Vyavasthitam. She's sitting over there. Where? Simhasyopari. On her Simhasana. Shailendra Shringe Kanchane. On the golden peaks of the Mahati. And on the golden peaks of this Mahan, very huge Himalaya. She's sitting on top on her Simhasana. With a small smile. They saw her. Dadrishuste tato devimi shraddhasam vyavasthitam simhasyo shailendra shringe mahati kanchane. Continue. Te drishtva tam samadha. Te drishtva tam samadhatu mudyaman chakrurudyataha.
Te drishtva tam samadhatu mudyam. Te drishtva tam samadhatu mudyaman chakrurudyataha.
Te drishtva tam samadhatum mudyatam chakrurudyataha.
Akrishta chapasidharastatthanye tatsamipagaha.
Akrishta chapasidharastatthanye tatsamīpa. Akrishta chapasidharastatthanye tatsamīpagaha.
आकृष्टचापासिधरास्तथान्ये तत्समीपगाः
ते दृष्ट्वा तां समाधातु मुद्यमं चक्रुरुद्यताः आकृष्टचापासिधरास्तथान्ये तत्समीपगाः
ते दृष्ट्वा तां समादातुमुद्यमं चक्रुरुद्यताः आकृष्टचापासिधरास्तथान्ये तत्समीपगाः
So, having seen her there, tam drushtva, having seen her, te, these asuras, samadhatum udyamam chakruhu udyataha. They got engaged in catching her. How? By some akrushta chapa. Some had pulled the, what you can say, tighten their bows, chapaha. And some are asidharaha. Asidharaha is the sword. And anye tat samipagaha. And others started going closer to her. So they were trying to catch her as soon as they saw her, because that was the instruction. Te drishtva tam samadatu mudyamam chakrurudyataha आकृष्टचापासिधरास्तथान्ये तत्समीपगाः. Okay, Lata Karthik ji and Lalita Balasubramanian. Because it was your hand I had lowered, Lalita Rajwadi's hand was not actually raised, but doesn't matter. We have done that. ततः कोपञ्चकारोच्चैरम्बिका तानरीं प्रति
ततः कोपञ्चकारो चैरम्बिका तानरीन् प्रति
Lalita Balasubramanian ji, you are there? Seen actually hand raised, not there.
Sorry, ma'am. I have not raised the hand, but anyway.
Oh, I thought you had raised your hand and I lowered your hand, I felt. No?
No.
Okay,
It's
doesn't
okay.
matter. Okay. You have meant it.
ततः कोपञ्चकारो चैरम्बिका तानरीं प्रति
कोपेन चास्या वदनं मषीवर्णमभूत् तदा
कोपेन चास्या वदनं मषीवर्णं भूतता
मषीवर्णमभूत् मषीवर्णम् अभूत् तदा वर्णमभूत् तदा
कोपेन चास्या वदनं मषीवर्णमभूतदा
कोपेन चास्या वदनं मषीवर्णमभूत्
Lalita Rajwade, you can mute yourself, otherwise it will. Okay.
ततः कोपञ्चकारो चैरम्बिका तानरीन् प्रति कोपेन चास्या वदनं मषीवर्णमभूतदा
ततः कोपञ्चकारो चैरम्बिका तानरीं प्रति कोपेन चास्या वदनं मषीवर्णमभूतदा
Aha kopam chakara uchchaihi ambika. So uchchaihi krodaha. This ambika became too much angry on them. Tan arin prati. Towards those enemies. Tan arim, to those, in plural sense. Arin, ari, enemies, towards them. And kopena, third case, Tritiya Vibhakti, by that anger, cha, asya, vadanam, mashivarnam, abhut tada. Then, because of that anger, her asya, face, vadanam, her mouth, her face, mashivarnam, it became dark like a ink. Abhut tada, it happened. Her abhut means it became dark like it became black in color. ततः कोपञ्चकारोच्चैरम्बिका तानरीन् प्रति ततः कोपञ्चकारोच्चैरम्बिका तानरीन् प्रति कोपेन चास्या वदनं मषीवर्णमभूत् तदा कंटिन्यू भ्रुकुटी कुटिला तस्या ललाटफलकादृतम्
भ्रुकुटी कुटिलात्तस्या
भ्रुकुटी दीर्घ
भ्रुकुटी कुटिलात्तस्या ललाटफलकादृतम्
भ्रुकुटी कुटीला तस्या
कीला no
ललाटफल
कुटिलात्
भ्रुकुटी कुटीला भ्रुकु
Bhruku is short, T is dirgha, and Kuti is short. Bhrukuti Kutilat Tasya
भ्रुकुटी कुटीला तस्या ललाटफलकादृतम्
Kali Kanala Vadana Vinishkranta Sipashini
कालीकरालवदना विनिष्क्रान्तासि पाशिनी
कालीकरालवदना विनिष्क्रान्तासि पाशिनी
भ्रुकुटी कुटिलात्तस्या ललाटफलकादृतम् कालीकरालवदना विनिष्क्रान्तासि पाशिनी
भ्रुकुटी कुटिला तस्या ललाटफलकादृतम् कालीकरालवदना विनिष्क्रान्तासि पाशिनी
So Bhrukuti Kutilat, her eyebrows and forehead got with anger very much twisted, and from that Lalata, Halakadrutam, immediately, instantly, Kali Karalavadana, a very fierce looking Kali, that Halakadrutam, she came out from the forehead, Vinishkranta. She came out, Vinishkranta from Kali came from her forehead with what? Asi and Pashini. She was holding sword and she was holding the pasha, the rope or the noose, we can say. Prakuti Kutila Tasya Lalata Phalakadritam Kali Karala Vadana Vinishkranta Sipashini. Okay, now we have done 2 verses from both of you, right? Okay, Binaji, Sajivji. विचित्रखट्वाङ्गधरा नरमाला विभूषणा
विचित्रखट्वाङ्गधरा नरमाला विभूषणा
विचित्रखट्वाङ्गधरा नरमाला विभूषणा
द्वीपि चर्म परिधाना शुष्कमांसाति भैरवा
द्वीपि चर्म परिधान शुष्कमौस्ताति भैरवा
द्वीपि चर्म परिधाना शुष्कमांसाति भैरवा
विचित्रखट्वाङ्गधरा नरमाला विभूषणा द्वीपि चर्म परिधान शुष्कमौसाति भैरवा
विचित्रखट्वाङ्गधरा नरमाला विभूषणा द्वीपि चर्म परिधाना शुष्कमांसाति भैरवा.
So how she was? Vichitra Khatvangadhara. Khatvangadhara, her footwear or her feet, they were vichitra. They were very strange. And Naramala Vibhushana, she wore the skull of men. And that was her, her garland of skulls she was wearing. And Dvipi Charma Paridhana, she was wearing the tiger skin, and Shushka Mausati Bhairavaha, and her body was like there was as if no flesh into it. She was Shushka Mausa, as if she was only of bones made and there was no muscle into her. That is Shushka Mausa. So like that kind of a fierce look That's somebody who is wearing the skull, who is so skinny as if a bag of bones kind of a thing, fierce leg, and her strange looking footwear, and this sword and the fussy all in the hand. So imagine how that Swarupa of Kali, who is very dark skin and fierce looking, she has now come out from that forehead. विचित्र खट्वाङ्गधरा नरमाला विभूषण द्वीपि चर्म परिधाना शुष्कमांसाति भैरवा. Continue. अति विस्तार वदना जिह्वाललन भीषण.
अतिविस्तार वदना जिह्वलल अधिविस्तार वदना जिह्वाललन भीषणा.
अतिविस्तारवदना जिह्वाललनभीषणा
निमग्ना रक्तनयना नादा पूरितदिङ्मुखा.
निमग्ना रक्तनयना नादापूरित दिग्मुखा.
पूरित reach small.
नादापूरित दिग्मुखा.
Dig no ding.
दिग्मुखा. Can I repeat it?
Yes.
निमग्ना रक्तनयना नादापूरित दिग्मुखा.
Dig, you are saying, no? Don't say g. Ding, ding, and that is half. Huh? Ding without a g sound. Ding mukha.
Okay. Nada.
Ding mukha. Not. Oh, sorry, the visarga is not there.
It's ding mukha.
Ding. No g. No g. Ding. Okay. Because it's half.
Okay. Nada purita ding mukha.
Did you say D now? It is the alpa prana. Ding mukha.
Nada purita ding mukha.
Not na. Ding.
Ding.
Not D. D.
Din.
Mukha.
Din mukha.
Slowly you will get. It is not nakara.
Okay.
You go as if to say king, but don't say the go of the king. Ding, but don't say the go.
Okay. Ding mukha. I practice.
निमग्ना रक्तनयना नादापूरितदिङ्मुखा.
Kha Mahaprana.
निमग्ना रक्तनयना नादापूरितदिङ्मुखा.
अतिविस्तार वदना जिह्वाललन भीषणा. निमग्ना रक्तनयना नादापूरित दिग्मुखा.
So Ati Vistara Vadana, her face was very big. Jivha Lalana Bhishana, her tongue was like how the snake does lapping. The lapping tongue was coming out, and the long one, and Bhishana, it was looking very fierce. Nimagna, the eyes had gone in, and it was arakta, it was red. Nimagna rakta, arakta nimagna nayana. Nayana eyes, arakta red. Nimagna sunken, the eyes were deep inside. And nada purita, she was making sound so loud. Purita dingmukha, it was like covering all the directions. Her voice, her roar was covering Purita Dingmukha, all the directions, her voice, her sound, her roar was echoing. Now imagine such a Devi. Ati Vistara Vadana Jibha Lalana Bhishana Nimagna Rakta Nayana Nada Purita Dingmukha. Did you do 2 verses? Okay. Then we take next. Taraji, Venkateshji. सावेगेनाभिपतिता घातयन्ती महासुरान्.
सावेगेनाभिपतिता घातयन्ती महासुरान्.
सावेगेनाभिपतिता घातयन्ती महासुरान्.
Very good. Sainye tatra surarinam abhakshayat tadbalam.
Sainye tatra surarina mabhyashayat tatpalam.
सैन्ये तत्र सुरारीणामभक्षयत तत्फलम्
Savegenapi patita ghatayanti mahasuran. Sainye tatra surarina mabhyasayat tatpalam.
सावेगेनाभिपतिता घातयन्ति महासुरान् सैन्ये तत्र सुरारीणामभक्षयत तत्फलम्.
So Savegena immediately patita on what? Sainye. She fell down on that her army. Hatayanti Mahasuran by killing or by injuring all these Mahasuras. And so what she also did, Surarinam Bhakshayat also. With the great force, she fell on all the armies, she injured them, and she was eating also all those suras. Savegena bhipatita ghatayanti mahasuran sainye tatra surarinam abhakshayata tadbalam parshnigrahankushagrahi yodha ghanta samanvitan.
Parshnigrahan kushagrahi yodha ghanta samanvitan.
पार्श्विन्ग्राहां कुशग्राहि योध घंटा समन्वितान्
समादायैकहस्तेन मुखे चिक्षेपवारणान्.
Samadayekahastena mukhe chikshepavaranam.
समादायैकहस्तेन मुखे चिक्षेपवारणान्
Parshnigrahan kushagrahi yodhaganta samanvitan. Samadayekahastena mukhe chikshepavaranam.
पार्ष्णिग्राहाङ्कुशग्राहि योधघण्टा समन्वितान् समादायैकहस्तेन मुखे चिक्षेपवारणान्.
So Parshni, Graha, she was taking hold of all the sainyas in whichever form they are, on whatever they are. Elephant also, whoever it is in front of her, that chariot and whatever the Chaturanga Bala Sena is there, no? Anything, including the chariot or the chariot person or that elephant, whoever, whatever was, she was taking all with one hand and mukhe chikshepa, throwing it in her mouth. Just imagine how big, how what, and what is that form. Parshnigrahankushagrahi yodha ghanta samanvitan samadayikahastena mukhe chikshepa varanan. Both of you did 2 verses, right? Yes. Okay. Sumanaji, you will too. I have just realized that it is not the alarm didn't go because the alarm bell was for 9:15 and I've just seen the time, but we will take Sumanaji, who is one person, and then we stop. I'm thinking my mobile would go to warn me for the daily Gita, but it's not. It's not a 8 o'clock class, I realize now. तथैव योधन्तुर सुमनाजी तथैव योधन्तुरगैरथं सारथिना सह
तथैव योधन्तु रगैरथौ सारथिना सह
सार
तथैव योधन्तु रगैरथौ सारथिना सह.
Manjula ji, I had seen your hand at some point up. If you want to join, you join. Please come.
तथैव योधन्तु रगैरथं सारथिना सह
निक्षिप्य वक्त्रे दशनैश्चर्वयन्त्यतिभैरवम्
निक्षिप्य वक्त्रे could you repeat it?
चर्वयन्त्यति दशनैः चर्वयन्त्यति भैरवम् चर्वयन्ति अतिभैरवम् दशनैश्चर्वयन्त्यति भैरवम्
निक्षिप्य वक्त्रे दशनैश्चर्वन्त्यन्ति भैरवम् चर्वयन्त्यति भैरवम् निक्षिप्
sorry
please say it's okay.
निक्षिप्य वक्त्रे दशनैश्चर्वयन्त्यति भैरवम्
तथैव योधन्तु रगैरथौ सारथिना सह निक्षिप्य वक्त्रे दशनैश्चर्वयन्त्यति भैरवम्
तथैव योधन्तु रगैरथं सारथिना सह निक्षिप्य वक्त्रे दशनैश्चर्वयन्त्यति भैरवम्.
Tathaiva, like that only, like how she has done for the elephants, like that for Yodham, those put Duragai, all the horses, Ratham, the chariots also, along with the Sarathi, along with the charioteer, Saha, Nikshipya Vaktre, throwing it in the mouth, and Dashanaihi, with her teeth, Charvayanti, nicely she was biting and chewing Ati Bhairavam, that much ferociously she was eating everything on her way. तथैव योधन्तु रगैरथं सारथिना सह निक्षिप्य वक्त्रे दशनैश्चर्वयन्त्यति भैरवम् एकं जग्राह केशेषु ग्रीवायामथ चापरम्
एकं जग्राह केशेषु ग्रीवायामथ चापरम्
एकं जग्राह केशेषु ग्रीवायामथ चापरम्
पादेनाक्रम्य चैवान्यमुरसान्यमपोथयत्
चैवान्यमुरसान्यमपोथयत्
पादेनाक्रम्य चैवान्यमुरसान्यमपोथयत्
एकं जग्राह केशेषु ग्रीवायामथ चापरम् पादेनाक्रम्य चैवान्यमुरसान्यमपोथयत्
Pothayat, no? Pothayat, simply. Apothayat. Chai, cha, eva, anyam, urasan, anyam, apothayat.
पादेनाक्रम्य चैवान्यमुरसान्यमपोथयत्
एकं जग्राह केशेषु ग्रीवायामथ चापरम् पादेनाक्रम्य चैवान्यमुरसान्यमपोथयत्.
Ekam jagraha kesheshu. For one, she has held by hair, kesheshu, by head, jagraha, she has held. Grivayamatha chaparam, she has held some asuras by their neck. Padena akramya, cha anya, chaivanya. Some she has been stampeding with her leg, she's been stamping on some. And urasanim apothayat. And some with her chest, she's throwing them aside or pushing them with great force with her chest. So her hand is working, mouth is working, feet is working, chest is working. She is completely destroying them left, right, and center. Ekanjagraha kesheshu grivayamath chaparam padena chaivanyam urasanyam apothayat. Okay, so we stop over here for today. We continue not next week. Next week is the second Sunday. We will have Gita Parayan. Then we'll go and complete this chapter and what happens. All the Sainyas are getting destroyed. Then the description will come how Chanda will get destroyed, how Munda will get destroyed. And the chapter concludes that Chanda Munda also gone so very easily. So all this description and the chapter would complete in another 12, 13 verses. Okay. So I have not taken 6 chapters doubt also, and this doubt is pending. But does anybody really have any doubt? Any pronunciation or anything is missing?
Varshaji, only the 10th was the first word.
Parshni.
Parshni.
And there will be little force on that. Parshnigrahang kushagrahi yodha ghanta samanvitan.
Thank you.
So two
Dr.
dvitwas.
Dr. Varsha, just a quick question on in the 6th chapter. I didn't attend. So the 14th verse, it's Atha Krudham.
Atha krudham.
Krudham. There's no U, is it?
It's there.
Oh, so it's Krudham.
And there is a dvitva. Atha krudham mahasainyam.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Anybody has any doubt? Because if I'll postpone, then we will forget our doubt also because there is 1 week gap.
Yeah, I have a doubt.
Yeah, ji. Taraji.
Varshaji, in verse, I think it's around verse 6. You were
This
describing.
chapter?
Yes, 6, yeah. Of this chapter, where she comes out from the forehead holding a sword and something else which I didn't hear.
The rope or a noose.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So that is called as a pasha. That you
Thank you.
throw the rope and tie them and pull them towards you, or you squeeze their neck. So a noose or a rope.
Yeah, like thank you.
Hari Om Varsha.
Yes.
In 6th sloka, is it falaka dhrutam ya falaka dhratam?
Dhrutam. Because there is a uki matra. Dhrutam.
And in Dhyana shloka, Nestai Kangriu Saroje. Is it?
Correct.
Oh, thank you.
Makana. Venkatesh.
Yeah, I have a question. This in the Dhyana shloka of the Saptamodhyaya, there is one particular alphabet, but there are 2 alphabets like Kallara, Baddha. So I can understand 2, but in this, are we supposed to pronounce her first or la first? This is the confusion.
La first. Kal Hara Baddha.
Okay. Kallara. It is uniform for all this one. This is where the confusion.
Yes, this is confusion for me also. So it is an eternal confusion place. I have listed some words. Those who are in Singapore must have seen that flyer where a professor is going to come over here. And so I'm going to ask him once forever, let's clear if something is there. Because for Jivha, her comes first and then the Va. But for this, it is like this. For Prahlad, it's the other way.
Correct.
For Vanhi, who had the Vanhi word today that was chanted wrong? Huh? Vanni was said. So it is Vanhi has to become. Today's in chanting. Vanhi somebody had. Okay. Any more questions? Good. We cleared it all because there is 1 week gap. But you all can practice till this verse. And then we complete this chapter as well. And there's a small
Varshaji?
announcement. Gigi.
Sorry, I'm going back to 5th chapter. In verse 110. Can you say that again? 5th.
Ucheshravasa Sanjnyantat.
Sanjnanta. Okay.
Because Nya is there. So Sir's Anuswara is going to be Nya, Sang. And next word is Tat. So Nya's Anuswara is going to be Na. Sangyan Tat.
Okay, thank you.
Today, who had asked? Lata ji had asked me this. Lata Karthik ji had asked me. Okay, all done. So now small announcement. The new year for Kerala, called as Vishu, is coming soon, which is this year on 15th of April. And the normal custom is early in the morning at Brahma Muhurta, you get up and see Lord Krishna. And this visualizing of Lord Krishna is called as seeing the Kani. And that Kani is placed in amongst all the yellow color things, yellow flowers, gold, yellow coins, yellow clothes, yellow fruits, yellow vegetables, all these things, plus some mangalya, that means auspicious things, like a mirror, which is not like what we have, but it is a special kind of mirror, and few other things which we use maybe to place our kumkum or haldi and all. So all this thing is called as visualizing the kanis, and placing some sweets and things also which are in yellow, and some money is placed, and you see everything that is really auspicious, and nothing is more auspicious than seeing Lord Krishna. And this is like the elder in the house who closes the eye of the members and brings the person. So person wakes up from the bed, doesn't open the eye, and brought and shown first this amongst all the lamp and all lit. So that much Krishna is so very dear to all the families who celebrate Vishu in Kerala, which is now this year on 15th. And Kerala's biggest, one of the, I wouldn't say biggest or something, but one of the greatest devotee of Krishna. He has composed some 1,000 odd verses, 1,032 to be precise, invoking grace of this Krishna. And Kerala's famous Krishna temple is Guruvayur. So he sat in that temple and he have written some verses. And as he completed a set of 10 verses, like that, he made 100 sets of 10 verses. And during this last chant, Lord Krishna comes in front of him. Means he was so earnest in his prayer. And that description, that how he's imploring after every 10 session, every 10 verses, how he's imploring him. And then the Lord appears. So it is a condensed form of Bhagavad Mahapurana. So Mahabhagavatam, we know it has 18,000 verses. So this has just 1,000 verses. And the beauty of this is not composed in any of the meters that we have learned so far. It's not Anushtup Chanda anywhere, even by mistake. It is in a very complex meters, and each time the meter changes. So there will be different meters that we can learn. And that's the poster that you have seen in the group. This text is called Narayaniyam. And there's a to enjoy the richness, to enjoy the chanting, to invoke the Lord, to invoke the bhakti, all the grammar that we learn in English, the repetition, the similes, and the hyperbole, and what all we learn, the figures of speech, everything of Sanskrit is in this particular text. So something one must rejoice this text. So please do register. Don't miss this part. It's going to be on Monday evening at 8 o'clock. I had to say so much description because all are not from Kerala and may not know the significance of that text. So this particular author has invoked Lord's thing because he has taken his guru's illness, and now he is asking Lord, now you clear thing. And guru gets better, but eventually with his devotion, he is also cured. So may we also get cured of our illness, and this would be the only prayer to Lord. And to start that on a Vishu day, which is on Saturday. So that will change our daily Gita time for that day alone. It's at 9:15 because I have a class, a previous class, still 9:15 going on. So we'll start immediately there. Maybe we don't do the full 1 hour, but just a beginning of half an hour or 45 minutes. So let's see how it goes with the field. Those who have not registered for that, make a point that you definitely register for this, because this is something very unique. Not many people teach it because it's not familiar text in other regions. A few who know, they do it. And because it's also very complex with the meters. But I won't say actually, it's a very beautiful. Once we get the hang of it, we start to enjoy, and it's good to improve our knowledge. We should go from Anushtup Chandas to other Chandas also. And we'll see how interesting or beautiful more it can be. I won't be taking the meaning because it will be prolonging. So I'm just going to take the chanting part. But one or two meanings here and there just to bring out the beauty. We will touch something. But the usual mode would be only the chanting class. Okay.
Excuse
Okay,
me,
so
ma'am. Ma'am, about this Narayani Niyam, where will we get the book? I mean, to chant
I'll
it.
be
Where will
telling all that later. Yes, everything I'll be sharing or telling everything. So now
Okay, ma'am.
we will.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now we will end this session because 15 minutes late. We have daily Gita to start on after this. Doesn't matter. Whatever that is. Let's end the session. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Shri Devyarpanamastu. Hari Om, everyone. See you all a week later, but next week in the Sampurna Gita Parayana. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. Hari Om. Good.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om
Thank you,
Varshaji.
Varshaji.
Hari
Thank you
Om.
so much.
Hari Om. Hari Om.
Hari Om. Hari
Hari
Om.
Om Varshaji.
Hari Om
Hari Om.
Varshaji.
Hari
Hari
Om.
Om Varshaji.
Hari Om Ji.